Now, can you see? Yeah, see like this. Writing machine. Okay, so looks like it's much more visible now. Okay, so we'll start with our regular stretches. In this class, we'll fit for stretches only, will not go very aggressive into the workouts. Okay, so first, let's start the stretches of our uh, lower to middle back. Put your both the hands on your waist and turn your body to the left in a way that your left elbow is facing backwards and right elbow is coming facing in front. And your head, take your head and try to follow your back elbow, the left elbow. Small stretch you will feel. Come in the middle. Let's do it on the other side. You're trying to use your back muscles to twist your body. Let's do it one more time. Now, bring your both the arms up, pointing towards ceiling. And if you want, you can interlock your fingers like this. Bring it up and then turn to your left. And when you turn to your left, you will feel some stretch into the right side of your lower back. Keep your head aligned with between both the shoulders and move it to the left along with the other body. Try to hold it for some time and come back in the middle. Let's do the same thing on the other side. On to your right and pull your left arm away from your body and feel the stretch. Come back in the middle. Now let's do it one more time. On to the left. Back in the middle. To the right. Let your head drop involuntarily. So don't resist any resistance. Let it freely fall onto the side which you are turning to. Back in the middle. Now with the same hands, you can bring your both the hands in front. Bend your back and see if you can bring it in front of your feet. And try to see if you can touch the ground. If not, then go to the level where you can. Back in the middle. Go up. And here, I want you to come on your toes and push your body all the way up towards the ceiling and look towards the ceiling. Now, hold your right foot in your right hand behind your hips. Try to touch your toe with the hips and see if you can pull it all the way to your hip like this. Right foot, see if you can touch it to your hip and stay here. And if you want to add some more challenge to this, you can see if you can bring your left hand up and see. Now pull your right foot and see if you can take a little bend. If you can't do it, hold one of the poles or one of the walls near you. That'll help. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Hold your left foot in your left hand. Try to touch it with your hips. And then push it all the way back. Bring your right hand up. And see if you can bring it forward. Back in the middle. Let's do it one more time. Right foot in your right hand. Left hand up. And one foot will be more stable than other. So you might have balancing issue with one, and the other might be pretty stable. Let's see if you can go forward. What it's doing is trying to stretch your hamstrings and calf muscles gradually, not very strenuously, but slowly and gradually, gently. Okay. Now, I would like you to lie down on your back and bring your both the feet near your hips and drop your both the knees to the left. And your back or your chest is facing towards the ceiling, your head is facing towards the ceiling. Only your knees are dropped to the left side. Bring your left hand and put it on top of your right thigh. And stay here for a few seconds. Back in the middle. Do the same thing onto the right side now. Drop both the knees to the right. When you do so, you will, if you are just woken up, you will see some stretch in your inner side of your lower back, near your spine. That is good. That means it's opening up. Stay here for a few seconds. And back in the middle. And now, let's do it one more time. With the left, you can bring your left hand either on your thigh or on your waist, whatever gives you better feel. Chest should be pointing towards the ceiling and face also looking towards the ceiling. Stay here. And one more time to the right. Back in the middle. Now put your right foot on top of your left knee, slightly outside of the left knee, and bring your left knee all the way to the right with the weight of your right foot. So you are using your body weights against your body parts. So now bring your right hand behind your head, behind your skull, over your ear. Left hand lies flat on the ground, parallel to your body. And from here, I would like you to do crunches. Let's do 20 crunches. What I mean with crunches is lift your upper body with the help of your back, upper back, not with the help of your hand. Don't use your hand to push your head up because that will result in pain in the neck tomorrow or tonight sometimes. So let us do 20 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20. Bring your left knee in the middle, your right foot down, and bring your left foot on top of your right knee, slightly outside of your right knee. Pull the right knee down with the weight of your left leg and left foot. Try to see if you can bring it all the way down or bring it to the level where you cannot go any further. Right hand parallel to your body behind your back. Left hand over your ear, behind your neck or head. And let's go for 20 crunches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Now, bring your both the feet again next to your hips. Bring your both the hands by the side of your hips and gradually start counting and start lifting your hips and then the lower back and the upper back to as much height as you can. And while doing so, breathe in, inhale, and bring your hands behind your head. So let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So let your hands land on the ground, hips are off the ground, lower back is off the ground. Stay here for a few seconds and then come back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. When you come back like first upper back, then vertebra over vertebra, then the lower back, and then your hips. So let's do it 5 times. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it. Bring it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it. Back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again. 2 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To slight variation to this, lift your hips and lower back and upper back, and now bring your left foot on top of your right knee and bring your hips up and down 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After that, put your left foot down, bring your right foot and put it on top of your left knee and drop your hips and bring them up 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that, come back, straighten your legs. Now, what I want you to do is lift your both the legs 90 degrees. Bring your both the hands pointing to your toes. And we are not going to lift your upper body. Not going to do anything, just stay here and count. I'll count till 60. If you cannot stay till 60, then take a break in between. Let's say stay, try to hold it for 30 seconds and then take a break and come back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. 10 more to go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 60. Put your feet together, drop your knees out, and take a 20 seconds break. Okay. Enough of the break. And let's bring your legs back to where we were again at a 90 degrees. And now bring your both the hands pointing towards your toes. So what we are going to do here is we are trying to push your body up and see if you can touch your toes or go to the level wherever you can. After that, we'll do 15 in the middle and 15 on the left side, 50 on the right side, and back 15 in the middle. So 60 total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Sorry, it should be 15 on the left. 1, 2, 3. Let's do 20 on the each side. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. On to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Feet together. Drop your knees out. Take a 15, 20 seconds break. Now, you can hold both your feet in both your hands and see if you can try to push your knees outwards so that these are coming parallel to your feet, and it will open up some of the knee joints and the hip joints. And now, gradually, if you can swing your body back and forth, holding your feet. So this is going to give you a nice massage on your back. And then let's do it 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. After 10, I want you to stand up, but without taking any support if possible. Put your both feet crisscross and see if you can get up like this. It may take a while, but that should be your end goal. That basically determines how strong your heart and overall body is. Okay, so now put your both the feet at a shoulder width. So this is, be very careful. These are the squats which I'm going to teach, and these are very good if done in a good way. And if you mess it up, you can have your knees issues. So be very careful. Look carefully about the posture, because one wrong squat can give you some good grief. So the key rule of thumb is your knees should not go beyond your toes. So when you're bending your knees during squats, it should be like this. Okay, it should not be beyond your toes. That is number one. And number two is your hips should be back, as if you're trying to sit on a chair. So if you can grab a chair, that is even better. And also keep your back straight as much as possible. So this should be the posture. Let's say if you're holding your earlobes, so go down, come back. And when you're coming back, don't interlock your knees. So knees should be like slightly bent, because that helps in developing the strengthening the muscles which hold the knees together, interior and out exterior side. Okay, so let's do 35 squats with the feet at the shoulder width. Okay, this width. I'll just bend, I'll move towards the side so that you can see the right posture. And you can hold your earlobes or you can put your hands in front. So whatever is convenient. And also when you're coming back, don't interlock, just keep it bent a little. Okay, so let's do it. Go down. 1, up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5. Okay, squats are done. Grab some water. Don't get dehydrated because these exercises could be a little intense, especially when you do squats, lunges, push-ups, and all. That can uh, dehydrate you. So keep sipping some water. So now we have done the squats. So let's move to where we started again. Okay, both the feet beyond your shoulder width. It's about 3 feet apart. Both the hands parallel to your shoulder. Bring your back in front. So try to come into the tabletop position. So you're bending using your hip at the hip level. So see if you can keep your body at this posture for about 10 to 15 seconds. You might feel some stretch onto the hip muscles. Put your both the hands under your head or mouth or the face. And if you want, you can expand your feet further. Now both the hands are on the mat. Knees and elbows are straight. Head is also straight. Head is also parallel to the ground. So not like you're not leaving your head dangling. So keep it straight. Now lift your left arm all the way, look towards the ceiling, point towards the ceiling and follow it with your head. And look towards it. Feel the stretch. So if you're doing it right, you should feel a stretch into your inner right thigh when you're lifting your left hand up and pointing it towards the ceiling. Okay, let's stay here for about 15 seconds. Also, you should feel the stretch onto the entire left leg and especially onto the hip muscles of the left side squat, glutes. Let's switch our hand. Go to the right side, point it towards the ceiling and follow it with your head. Look towards it and start feeling the stretch onto the inner thigh, the left side, left leg, and hamstrings. Also onto the right side. Stay here for about 15 seconds and come back. Let's do it one more time. Onto the left, look towards the ceiling. Back in the middle. Right arm up, look towards the ceiling and back. Now from here, bring your both the legs parallel to your shoulder again. Touch your right foot with your left foot with your right hand, left arm up, and vice versa. Left with the right. Let's do that 30 times. 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15. Now Bring your both the hands back where we started. Walk your hands forward. Don't walk your hips. Keep the hips stationary. Stretch hands as far as possible. And you'll come to a point where you will feel that your head is getting into your shoulders. So that's where you should go. Lift both the hands and bring it all the way back. Front, back, front, back, front, back. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now bring your hips also forward and come to a plank position with your leg feet wide. Put your left knee down, put your right knee down, and bring your both elbows down and put one palm on top of other and bring your chest down. Keep your hips up, keep expanding your knees if that helps. So your hips should be off the ground and your chest should be down, elbows and knees should be on the floor. So your thighs, anything beyond knees, anything between knees and your stomach should be above in the air. Feel the stretch in different parts of the body. And from here, put your hands by side of your chest. Lift your upper body all the way up. All the way up. Touch your chest forward, head up to the ceiling. And now go back as far as possible and come in front. So bring your feet inwards, go all the way back and come back, come in front. So drop your hips, bring your chest up and head up. Now bring your hips back, backwards, turn your back and see if you can bring all the way, head also all the way back. Let's do it 10 times. 1, 2, 3. This is very good exercise for opening your hips, flexing your muscles around your hips and lower back. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. From here, I wanted to bring both the knees slightly closer and feet one behind the other. So this is what I mean if you see properly. One foot behind the other, like this. So they are not like parallel or touching each other. So one is in front, other is in the back. And what I want you to do here is see if you can go back and sit on your hips. That's what I wanted. Okay. So once you're seated here, you can either go for Padmasana or just sit like this, Sukhasana. Also you can do. So preferably Padmasana is better to get you all the benefits. So sit in like Padmasana, which is one, your right foot on your left thigh and left foot on your right thigh. Put your right hand on top of your left knee, bring your left hand behind and look towards your back. In the middle, put your left hand on top of your right thigh, twist your body and look back. Second. Back in the middle. Let's do it one more time. 1. Back in the middle. Next. Okay. Now stretch your both the feet in front. We have 10 minutes left. So let me do 1 or 2 more stretches and then we'll do quick breathing. Hold your one leg, left leg. Hold your right foot in your left hand or in the right hand and see if you can lift it up You're able to lift it up. You can put your either left hand on behind your back, on the side, or on your thigh, wherever you're comfortable. And all I want you to do is swing your leg right all the way out and in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hold your left leg, right leg in. Now bring your left foot forward and lift it up and swing it to the sideways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. When you're doing so, you might feel some stretches in your calves and in your hamstrings, and also in the back of your lower back. Okay, now becomes the tricky part. See if you can hold both the feet in both the hands and straighten your legs and bring them back and forth. If you can, make sure there's nothing behind you. I mean, if you roll back, you should be good, okay? The best way to do is engage your core, and then you'll be able to balance it. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. If you want to go back, you go. Come. This is a good exercise also for your overall well-being. Now, one more thing which I want to talk about is especially running folks. When you run, after running, you need to stretch. Make sure that you do the stretches of your calves, hamstrings, and all, because otherwise that aggravates inflammation, and then you end up in pains and so DOMS, which is delayed onset soreness of muscles. Okay, so the best way to do that is hold your right leg. Okay. So I think what I will do is hold your left leg, straighten your right leg all the way onto the mat. Hold your right foot in your right hand. Bring your left hand over your head and hold the right foot in both the hands. So now you're like pulling your right foot inwards, right toe inwards. So when you do that, what it does, it stretches these muscles, which is the calf muscles and also the hamstrings. And there is when I do the left leg, I'll show. There is a muscle which connects your ankles all the way to your knees, outer side of the knee, and to the hip. So that's called IT band. So sometimes you will get IT band syndrome when you run. That is very painful and it takes a while, because what it does is it gets inflamed and then your movement becomes a little bit tricky and you are not able to move. So let's do this. Once you're here, let's go. Bring your right foot in and let go. Let's do it 5 times. Forgetting the word. This is called like flexing. Flex your foot. Okay. Flex it out, in and out, in and out. Now, once you're done, put your elbow down, left elbow down behind your back. Bring your right arm over your head and let it go all the way back and towards the ceiling. Now, hold your left foot in your right hand and turn your whole body to the left. When you do so, flatten your right leg. So put the knee down and flatten your left foot also. So you have come to what is called a pigeon pose. So keep stretching, keep your body stretched back. Your right hand on your right foot, left hand on your left knee, right hand on the left foot. Okay. So keep stretching. When you stretch, you will feel a very, very strong stretch onto your left hip, and that is opening up all those hip knots when you run, and also you will feel stretch on your right thigh and the hamstring. Now, if you can do that, bring your right foot up and see if you can touch your right hip. If not, then we'll do an alternate way also. Let's do it a couple of more times. 3, 4, and 5. Now, put your both the hands in front of your left leg. Hold your right foot, either your left hand or right hand, whatever is convenient, and bring it again to your hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, put the elbows down. Put both the hands one on top of each other and put your head on it. And keep extending your right leg back and feel the stretch on your left hand. Come back in the middle. And when we started, now we will do the same thing onto the right side. Hold your right leg. Hold your left foot in your left hand. Bring your right hand over your head. And hold the foot in the left hand. And try to stretch both the muscles. Flex your left foot inwards. When you do so, you will feel that you are stretching this Achilles and also the hamstrings. Okay. This is very important. This relaxes your foot. Most of the people have pains in the foot sometimes, especially in the area where there is ankle and this the outer side of the ankle and the shin joints. Please do that. 4, 5, 6. Now bring your right elbow behind your body, left arm over your head, all the way, let it drop. And when you are letting it drop freely, you will feel a very beautiful stretch again on this side, lower side of the lower back on the left side. Now, hold your right foot in your left hand, turn your whole body to the right. Put your left foot on top of your, left hand on top of the right foot and right hand on top of your right knee. Flatten your left leg, flatten your left foot, and look up towards the ceiling, drop your hips, feel the stretch. Lift your left foot and see if you can touch your left hip with that. 5 times. 3, 4, and 5. Give both the hands in front and put your one hand on top of other. Let your left leg stretch forward and stay here for a few seconds. Now come back in the middle. Running out of time, so what I will do is I'll conclude the class here. And next time we'll have an hour class on Wednesday evening. I had a conflict, so I thought let's get some exercise done. Before we go, maybe we can do one more exercise for the knees and squats, which is sumo squats. This is my favorite, and these are very effective, especially if you are having the pains in this outer side of the knees, and also it strengthens your thighs and hip muscles. If you are running or if you are when you run, you need to engage your glutes, so that these are very helpful in doing that. So before running, if you do this, then you can see the difference in your running. Okay, the way to do is expand your feet about 3 feet away, and normally we have a 45-degree positioning of the feet. Here I want you to make it 180 degrees, parallel to your shoulders. So feet should be pointing outwards, all the way out. If you can see, my feet are like like parallel to my shoulder. It's not like 45 degrees or something, 90 degrees. The feet are like this. Bend your knees and come to position as if you're sitting. So this is called sumo. Now you must have seen sumo wrestlers, Japanese. So that's what it takes from. Once you're here, try to stabilize, get your body used to it. Bring your hands in front or either here or wherever you're comfortable. I normally do it in front. So what we'll do is we'll go 10 dips down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Then come up. When you come up, don't straighten your knees. Keep them bent, okay? Don't interlock them. So let's do 50 of these, 5 sets of 10, 5 reps of 10. Okay, let's start now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 20. The other way you can do is put your hands on your thighs and do that. That will make it easier. 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 50. Okay. So now let us sit down and do 1 or 2 breathings and then call it a day. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll do 1 set of Anulom Vilom. Breathe through your left nostril, hold it in the middle, then breathe through your right nostril. Breathe out through your right nostril, then bring it in from the left, hold it in the middle, and then out. So count till 10 when you go in, hold for 15 if possible, exhale for 15. Okay, inhale. 1, 10, hold it here. Exhale. And then now inhale from the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do it one more time. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Another thing is Kapalbhati. So I'll just give one demo of Kapalbhati and then we close it. So what we want to do is exhale the whole breath out of your system forcefully. So like this. And when you do that, your stomach will go in. Okay. So please exhale and then let it come in. Inhale without any effort. Okay. So let's do 50 of these. And at the end of the 50, exhale everything like this. Hold your stomach inside Bring your lower organs or your anal muscles up, pull them up together, and then hold the breath. Bring your chin to your to the neck below the bone below the neck. Touch it here and hold it. Okay. So that's what we are going to do when it ends. So let's do 50 of these. This is very good exercise for your enhancing your lungs capacity, and this has been very effective in the during the COVID times. So this basically increases the capacity of your lungs, increases your metabolism. So try to do this. I have posted some videos also on my yoga for running website. So I'll share that link again. Please follow those. And now let's chant Om 3 times. Take a deep breath. Om. Om. Rub your both the hands against each other and put your both the palms on top of your eyes and the whole body. Let the energy flow. So that's it for today's call. I hope you all joined. You all enjoyed, and we will have the next class. There is a class